Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Anjanette Hodges and Roby Minix. The two of you have been married for 6 months. However, you separated after 8 days. As far as I can tell, both of you believed you were conned into marriage by the other one. That's as close as I can get. And we'll see if we can resolve, who took advantage of whom. Mrs. Hodges, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why you think you got hoodwinked?
Your Honor, the Bible says in Matthew 7 and 15, beware of false prophets coming to you in sheep clothing, but within inwardly they are ravening wolves. This man led me to believe that when he said he loved me, he really loved me. This man led me to believe that when he asked me for his hand in marriage, it was going to last forever.
I ain't asking for a
This
hand.
man led me to believe, Your Honor, that he told me everything about himself. This man led me to believe that he was a man of God, a true man, a minister. But I come to find out, Your Honor, he's a wolf in sheep clothing.
And that the entire church say, amen. Mr. Minix, I am going to get to you. I promise, I promise. Before I do, I'm going to ask you how you met him. How'd you get together? So how do you think you were hoodwinked?
Your Honor, I'm an apostle. I started a prayer line. I met Roby on the prayer line. I ended up ministering to Roby for over a year and a half. Your Honor, after all that happened, I found out later that he was homeless. He called me and told me about him being homeless. This was around November and December, Your Honor. And what happened? He tells me that, the only place he could go was in a crack house. So, Your Honor, I ministered to this man.
That's true.
The whole time, ministered to him. During the conversation, Your Honor, it led into him saying he had feelings for me. It led into him asking to marry me, Your Honor.
I ain't never asked you to marry me.
Now, wait a minute. Did he ask you to marry him before or after he told you he had to go to the crack house?
He asked me to marry him while he was living in the crack house.
That's how you get it done, bro. Title it The Crack House Chronicles. God damn it. 6 days later, we're in divorce court. She knew who he was. You knew who he was. Don't get mad about it now. The crack was the same on Tuesday. It was the same on Friday. It was the same on Wednesday. It ain't good. You knew who he was. You knew who he was. And my thing with it is, bro, I'm not judging anybody. I'm not judging anyone. If you fall in love with him and he do crack, he might do whatever. It don't. That's yours. That's yours. Be happy with yours. Be cool with yours. But don't sit up here and come up in here like, oh, I ain't know he was on the...
Mr. Minix?
That's a lie.
Mr. Minix, it's all you. Why don't you respond to the allegations Mrs. Hodges has made so far?
First of all, she a hood rat minister. That's the only way that I can put it. She talk loud. She a hood rat. She a hood rat. That's how they talk. They want attention. So that's the bottom line of the whole situation. But I still continue to participate in the prayer line because I felt that she knew what she was talking about.
When did this thing turn romantic?
After I got to Richmond, Virginia.
Now, where were you living when you started?
I was in Beaumont. I was living in Beaumont, Texas.
Beaumont, Texas.
She texted me, and I had just fell into a homeless status on that day. So she texted me and asked me how was I doing, and I texted her back, well, not too good. So I felt like that was a sign from God that He sent her, a message saying, well, you need to check on your sheep. You know what I mean?
You thought,
so,
yeah.
Right.
The Lord was at work by getting her to send you a text right when you fell homeless.
Right. So I texted her back and said, not good. And it wasn't good. So then she called and we talked and I explained to her my situation. And she said, well, look, they got a lot of work up here in Richmond. Won't you just go on, come up here? I'm not gonna let you be homeless. I was like, all right, then cool, but I ain't got no money to get out there. Of course, she wired me some money, $100 to get up there, and I pulled
That's
up.
true.
I pulled up my portion to get up there.
Miss Hodges, let me get this part straight. You say that you went from prayer line ministry to him proposing to you.
Yes.
And I'm not sure that makes a whole lot of sense to me. Because at some point, there had to be a romantic something going on. It sounds more likely that he fell homeless, you said, I can find you a job and go. What do you say actually happened? When did the proposal come? And was it like out of the blue? Hey.
Your Honor, he proposed to me in December. In December, he figured I was a good woman for him because I've been there for him. He even wrote me on social media telling me how he felt about me, Your Honor. I was there for him, yes. But he knew also that I was a woman of God, and he knew that I desired a husband, Your Honor. So he played his little game. Your Honor, even on social media, someone came to me, a relative, after we got married and stated, I hope Roby is not playing his games. I hope he's dealing with his demons. I hope he has dealt with everything that he's running away from. Your Honor, I asked him, what is this person talking about? And you know what, Your Honor? After we got married, he tells me, well, it's some little things that I didn't tell you about me. Little things, and Your Honor, the little things was, one, the bail being out on bond. He wasn't supposed to be in Virginia. The second thing was, he was on crack.
That's a lie.
He admitted it to me, Your Honor.
That's a lie.
Now, Mr. Minix, you believe that she had actually conned you, and you...
Man, wait. I'm sorry. I apologize, but can we approach the conversation that she was just talking about? What do you mean I can't wrap my head around you not knowing that he was on that? I can't wrap my head around that. And then on top of that, bro, if you took the liberty, if you took time out of your day to say, all right, I'm going to go to Southwest or whatever, I'm going to wire, however you got the money to him, that's what you wanted. I think he was upfront and honest. I think he was honest with her, bro. Told him, hey, I'm down right now. And then she made that decision, which again is not a bad decision. It's not a bad decision. And even if it was, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Ain't nobody going to walk up to you and be like, damn, you made a bad decision. You chose him. You chose wrong. You chose him, you chose wrong. You chose her, you chose wrong. You chose her. Like, man, chill out. Chill out, bro. I think me personally, I think that he was upfront and honest. She wanted, like she said, a husband. She chose him. You picked him. You picked him.
You found out, I understand, that she had been engaged to two other guys that she had found on the chat line.
Right.
Why don't you explain that to me?
All right.
Liar.
We on the prayer line. This the first guy. Oh, the Lord then finally answered my prayers, and he's sent me a godly man, and he's a prophet of this, that, and the other. So they didn't work out. So right after they didn't work out, she dogging his name out on the prayer line. Man number two.
The one.
Same thing. Oh, Lord, the Lord then blessed me with another man. Okay, we happy for you. We praising God for you, and this and that and the other. And all of a sudden, that one didn't work out. So then she started dogging his name out on the prayer line. And then here come me.
Why did you go? Why did you go? If you seen her dogging her boyfriend or ex out or whatever, bro, why would you deal with her? Why would you? That's something, bro. I'm telling you, I'll give y'all this one, fellas. This an unlock. Whenever you talk to her and she talk bad about her ex or her boyfriend or what, she shouldn't be talking about it at all. That's number one, at all. Any comment for me, any conversation, bro, that's out the window. That's out the window. But again, maybe you just met up. I don't know. Man, it don't. If she do and she bring it up, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, that is your sign not to do that. That's your sign not to. So that's your fault. You chose her. You chose her, bro. It's okay when you make a decision. It's okay to have feelings, bro. It's okay to have feelings and emotions. And I think, I'm going to be honest with y'all, vulnerable with y'all right now. A lot of the times for me, bro, in my personal life, it's like I get treated like I don't have feelings or emotions, or I don't feel a way about whatever happened or whatever was said to me. Like, I'm a regular human. I'm a regular human, bro. I got fucking issues, problems. I cry. I cry. I'm happy. I laugh. Figuring out life. Still trying to figure out life. So I don't even know why I just gave y'all that, but that's the truth. That's the truth. Like, whatever decisions you make, like, man, it's life. Ain't nobody perfect. Nobody on this earth is perfect. So don't sit up here and think that you gotta, meet a certain requirement, look a certain way. None of that, bro. None of that, bro. We all human. We all dealing with life and just trying to figure this shit out. Let's try to figure it out.
Like a daggone fool. And marry her. See, they saw the light before I saw it. I didn't even see the light until after I married her. So now I'm tied up into her, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I say, okay, you know what? She's a nice looking woman. I'm gonna try to make it work. I'm gonna go and keep it real.
Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Minix. What caused you to marry her? Because it doesn't seem that you had any romantic feelings for her.
I was stuck, and I felt like I can grow with her. You know what I mean?
You learned a lot.
Right. I felt like I could grow, but I ain't had no way back to Texas. We in the hood. She stayed on top of a thrift store that she ran for her pastor. That's where all that came from.
Was the thrift store that she lived on top of?
Yeah.
So you had gotten all the way out there to Virginia. You didn't have any money. You didn't have a job. You were stuck. So, let me marry this woman.
Yeah, let me go on and
use her.
Yeah, let me go
use her because he a womanizer.
Use her for what?
Let me ask you, Ms. Hodges, were you using the chat line? And I'm not questioning your face, because I got no business doing that. Don't know what's in your heart. Can't even go there. But were you trying to reel a brother in on the chat line? I mean, were you looking for a husband and you found a guy that sounded good on the phone and you would try to just bring him on in?
No, Your Honor, on the chat line, it was only one man, and that was him. I have a clip of the wedding. If this man didn't propose to me, Your Honor, then why did he make these vows, not only before me, before family members and God? I have a clip. Can we show that clip?
Absolutely.
I, Roby Lee Minix Jr.
Take D, you can filter.
Take Andrew Ness and share her party.
To be my lawful wife.
To be my lawful wife.
To love.
To
To cherish.
To cherish.
To honor.
To honor.
To keep.
To keep.
In sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And in health.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
I ain't see him crack a smile not one time. I didn't see him smile not one time. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. When the cameraman, what movie is this? What movie is this? Y'all know what movie it is. Get the camera right, B. How you going? Put the flash on the camera. Y'all know what movie that is. But look at watch that. He ain't crack a smile. He ain't crack a smile. He like, man, he signed this. He signed that contract, bro. Signed that contract. My dog, he don't look happy at all.
Cherish.
To honor.
To honor.
To keep.
To keep.
In sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And in health.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Your Honor.
You smiling and beautiful like a bride should be. Mr. Minix, you look like you were testifying in court.
For real.
That's how I feel. That's how I felt.
How long were you guys in each other's physical presence before you got married? Between the time you
That
moved,
was the first time.
you moved to Virginia.
2 weeks.
That was the first time.
And 2 weeks, and you got married.
Because we wanted to be right in the eyes of God. And right now, this man is living with a woman, telling her that he's gonna marry her while he's already married to me. He's a womanizer.
I'm trying to get rid of you.
Find out, a relative told me.
You should have done it in the first place.
Mr. Minix, I'm gonna get to you. Go ahead.
Come to find out, a relative told me, Your Honor, that he had 4 different women in the same year.
Really?
In 1 year, Your Honor.
Really?
Okay. Now, Mr. Minix,
That's a lie.
Mr. Minix, let me ask you this: are you now, in fact, living with another woman,
Right.
and are you engaged to get married again?
Right.
There you go.
And
Right.
do
The
you
wolf.
see women just a bit as a vehicle to
clothes.
No, not at all.
remain
Not at all.
secure?
She saw me as her vehicle. That's what that was. I don't see women as a vehicle.
He was broke. He came to
Hang
me
on,
with nothing.
She offered me. I didn't ask her to come out there.
Hey,
I didn't ask her to come out there.
are you in love with this other woman?
Yes, I am, very much
No,
so.
you're not.
How long have you known her?
About a year.
About a year. Does she know about all the
She know
background?
about everything.
She knows about Ms.
Everything.
Hodges. She knows everything.
Everything.
So she's just waiting for you to clean it up,
That's it.
and you gonna run down the aisle with her.
That's right.
I'd take my time, bro. I would take my time. When you're a grown man, you can do whatever you want to do. But me personally, I feel like after a situation over, after we done, take a little minute, get yourself together. I just don't believe that you can go from being with one person and, you know, we together on Tuesday and then on Thursday you moved out and you're living with, like, you can do it physically, but or maybe it's just me, but like mentally, bro, just as far as my mental go, it's kind of like you, like deflation. You with a person if you like the person, you know, everything going good. It's inflating like a balloon. Everything going well, fine and dandy. You know what I mean? All of that. Everything going good. But then, you know, after the situation, you fizzle out or turn out like that same... Y'all get what I'm trying to say, bro. And then you got to take some time to decompress. But that's just me. I believe in taking a little bit of time. But as far as like jumping out there and straight going to another person, nah.
You say that when she kicked you out, this good Christian over here actually made you walk 6 miles
Through
to
the
the
snow.
station.
She
tell me about
she
that.
wouldn't even let me take a shower. She wouldn't let me fill up my water bottles. I had over 200 pounds worth of luggage. I had to walk almost 6 miles. Now we in the hood. It's nighttime. I'm going through the snow in Richmond, Virginia. I could have got killed. I could have got killed out there. Then she got the nerves. While I'm on the bus, finally, she got the nerves to text me, "Are you okay?" Hell no, I ain't okay.
You a liar.
Hell no, I ain't okay.
I didn't even want to talk to you.
Why don't you tell me about the money you want, Ms. Hodges? You're seeking, not much, $495. You want your wedding decorations
I can't wait to
reimbursed,
get on
your
that.
wedding dress, your rent for 10 days, your marriage license, and the loan you gave him for Roby's bus ticket. Now, you say that's the wedding dress. We know that's not true.
We were supposed to have the wedding February the 18th, 2013. So I had begun purchasing stuff.
So that was the wedding dress you
Right,
were going
that
to
I was
wear?
going to wear on the beach, Your Honor. The wedding was supposed to be on the beach. Your Honor, here are the items. This is the flower that was supposed to hang from the ark. Okay, I put work into that and had to buy the stuff. Even these decorations I purchased, Your Honor, for to put candles
Yeah,
in
right.
to set along the beach, Your Honor.
Right, yeah.
These I purchased.
You sure
The
right.
wedding dress I purchased, Your Honor.
Now, did you know that she had made all of these investments into your
She didn't
wedding?
make no investments.
Yes, I did.
She lived on top of a thrift store. The
Still, I
same
had to
thrift
purchase.
store that she ran for the lady that married us. All of that
from the
came
thrift
from
store.
downstairs.
He's lying.
Even-
He's lying.
everything
Stop.
from what I had on to everybody else that was in the wedding, everything came from the
From that
thrift
thrift
store.
store.
She ain't spent no money on
Your
that.
Honor.
You know what, Your Honor? I don't even want it. I don't want it. I just want to get this out. I just want to get this out the way.
You don't deserve it.
I just want to get this out the way. I don't even
don't
want
So you're
it.
going to dismiss your counterclaim?
Yeah, dismiss that one,
Because you're not
please.
even interested in going in it.
And all of that right there, like I said, came from the
And
thrift
you're
store
lying. I still had to
downstairs.
purchase. I had to pay half.
All right.
I still had to
Where
pay
the
half.
receipts at?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. Mrs. Hodges, I think you were looking for a man. I think you are a woman of God, but a woman of God who wanted to get a guy, and the
I wasn't
chat
looking for
line was the
nobody.
way to go.
She lied.
It doesn't make any sense in the world to marry a guy you only knew from talking on the phone and were according to you, proposed to right after he said, "I'm homeless," and going to a crack house. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Mr. Minix, I believe you. You said you were looking for a soft place to land. You found one, got a home, and let me marry this woman, see if I can't make it
Make
work
it
out.
work. Yes, right.
You know,
That's right.
it wasn't cold, but it was...
You beat the charges, my brother. You beat the charges, man. You got one of these. Go and get you one of these. He kept it 100 with her. I'm telling you, bro. I promise you, bro. Keep it 100 with her. Keep it 100 with her. And if she don't like you keeping 100, then she can bounce. She can bounce, bro. We not tripping off of none of that. You are going to be who you are 24/7. You was who you are before you got here. Before you got here, keep being who you are and keep doing what you're doing and keep getting these My boy.
You said what it was. You said what it was. Ms. Hodges, the reason you didn't use those things is because you wanted to get married right away. You wanted to get married right when he got down there because you wanted to do the, and still be right in the eyes of God. And I do believe those things from the thrift shop. I think you are in denial about a lot of what went on. I think he said, yeah, I did it. And that's what happened. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All rise. Parties may leave the courtroom.